Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tay. I'm such a lover of beauty and makeup and I love to create lifestyle content. So why don't you stick around, hit that subscribe button and become a part of my YouTube family. I'm now uploading every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. In today's video, I am testing some viral TikTok makeup hacks. How exciting is that? We're gonna have lots of fun today. I filmed this video a few days ago, but some of the files became corrupted when I was editing. So you will see me in two different attires as I've had to refilm some parts of the video. Please do enjoy all the hacks. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, I'm going to get straight into it. So the first video on screen, she's saying that you can get a flawless foundation by using this simple technique. So you get your foundation, your SPF, serum and a face oil, which is optional, and you need your wet beauty blender. And then she mixes it all onto her hand. So I'm going to use the NARS foundation, a little bit of the Kiko SPF. Then I'm going to go in with the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid serum. This is the 2%, just a drop of it, and a little bit of the Jaclyn Cosmetics face oil, a couple of drops. And then I've got my beauty blender and I'm going to mix this in the back of my hand. Ooh, it's sliding away. Right, and I'm going to apply this to my face. Let's see how this applies. It's applying quite well, but it's lightening the coverage of the foundation. You know what, I haven't moisturized my skin or applied a primer, so considering that I have dry skin at the moment, this has come out really well. I don't feel like my base is drying on my skin. It feels quite hydrating. It looks good too. In order to keep the coverage, I'd be more inclined to put more foundation in than the other product. It's done what it's supposed to do. It is a flawless skin. It looks hydrating, it looks healthy, it looks glowy, it feels moisturizing. I mean, I suppose it works. It feels nice, feels good. So the next trick is this lady who uses tape and then the Fenty contour stick to create a contour on her face. So I've got my tape here. I'm going to take some of this. I think that's long enough. And then she goes right in between her mouth. I can't talk with this. She takes the Fenty contour stick and she applies it on top of the tape like this. And then she blends it. And then she takes the tape off. That was not comfortable, I can tell you that now. My contour hasn't really blended. I'm gonna have to try and blend it out now. Going through all that hassle with the tape, you might as well just take a little bit of contour stick, apply it and blend it out. Even though the tape was on there, when I blended it and then I removed the tape, it created a harsh line. It hasn't worked for me, unfortunately. I think it's just easier and saves time if you just do your contour the normal way. Now let's move on to the concealer hack. So I have found this video on TikTok where this girl applies her concealer under her eye, around her nose, around her chin and across her jawline. I have the same concealer that she uses from Maybelline. I'm going to do it the way she did it, which is like this, underneath my eye, around my nose, down here, and then take it all the way. Same with this, around my nose, down here, and then across my face. I'm gonna try and blend it with my beauty blender. I just don't see the point in wasting so much product on my face, especially on the part where I don't really need it. I mean, I don't really need it around here because the more product gathers up around my smile lines and in my nose crevices, the more it brings out creases and makes my makeup look cakey. So I try and keep the layers very minimal across this area. It's done the job, I guess. Just using this technique, I feel like I've taken some part of my contour away. Like on this side, there's barely any contour left, so I'm just gonna have to go back in and do the contour again, which is just more time consuming. I would just do my concealer the normal way. Let's move on to nose contour. So this lady, she uses a brush, places it in the middle of her nose, goes on top with some bronzer powder. Let's take this thin brush. I'm just using the bronzer from Topshop. Let's see how this... I don't contour my nose in this way. It just looks like I've got a sunburnt nose. I don't think this trick has worked for me, to be honest. Let's move on to blush. We have a lady who says to take a little bit of foundation and liquid lipstick on the back of your hand and mix it. So I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Blush. I'll take a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I'll take a drop of that. She just blends it with her finger on the back of her hand to create a cream blush, and then she applies it with her finger on the cheeks. That's work. It's actually given my cheek a little bit more coverage. I would imagine this would last all day on your cheeks because it's liquid lipstick and foundation. It wouldn't come off very easily. So I guess that's a good technique to create a liquid blush. I actually quite like that. Let's move on to eyebrows. This lady, she's doing a eyebrow hack where she takes the pomade on her finger and she spreads it generously on her eyebrow. Then she uses a wipe to shape the eyebrow, wiping any excess product that she doesn't need. The L'Oreal Paris pomade, I'm just going to take it on my small finger, take it quite generously. So I'm just going to go and rub that all across my eyebrows. Oh god. That's a lot of pomade. Oh my god, look at my eyebrows. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Taking a makeup wipe and I'm just gonna go around the bottom part of the eyebrow, taking off any excess product and shaping it as I'm going along. And then the top part, I should have done this before putting the foundation on, shouldn't I? It works, but I feel like it's just easier to do your eyebrows with the normal brush and pomade technique if you were to use a pomade. My eyebrows look really blocky and it looks like I've just had a bad dye. I don't like it. I don't like it. This doesn't work for me. Let's move on to lips. So we have a lady here using a clear lip balm. She places some liquid lipstick on top and a little bit of white concealer, and then she rubs the lip balm on her lips, creating a beautiful glossy effect. I have my Milk Makeup lip balm here. It looks green, but it's actually clear. Let's take the same lipstick, the Rimmel Stay Matte in the shade Blush, and apply a little bit of this on top. And then, that's how much I've put on there, you see? That's how much I've put on there. And I don't have a white concealer, but I have the lightest shade from NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. And I'm going to apply a little bit of that in the middle. Now let's try and apply it on my lips. Oh god. That's just giving me concealer lips. Maybe I didn't apply the lipstick enough, so let's apply a little bit more lipstick. Let's try that now. It has given me glossy lips, not as glossy as I would like them to be, but I feel like there's a very heavy layer of something on top of my lips. I'm not used to that. Maybe it's because of the concealer that I've used. Let's try it without the concealer. Let's try that now. That's worked a little bit better. It's not as heavy as the layer I had on my skin previously with the concealer. Maybe it was just the concealer that I'm using. Hey guys, I'm so sorry for the distraction. As I was editing the video, I realized that the last file containing the last hack, the intro and the outro, had corrupted. So I thought I'll come back on here quickly and show you the last hack that I did. The last hack, creating an eyeliner using eyeshadow and a fork. This lady uses a fork and some eyeshadow on a brush and creates an eyeliner. So I'm also going to take a similar green coloured eyeshadow and a very thin brush. I have my fork ready with me. So I'm going to place this fork on the corner of my eye to try and create a double wing eyeliner, and I'm just going to fill in, packing the eyeshadow in between. There we are, voila! And I'm going to create it on the other side as well. It is quite uncomfortable using a fork because I was trying to keep it steady on my eye, and every time it kept getting pushed into my skin. I don't think I would ever use a fork to do my eyeshadow. I mean, it's entertaining to see TikTok videos like that. You can create a much better wing with or without eyeshadow. You don't need a fork to do that. And with this, we've come to the end of the video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video.